How to calculate your safe period to prevent pregnancy. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Goreti Ogon. I'm a nursing student in my penultimate year in the University of Nigeria campus. And welcome to my channel. Please stay tuned, subscribe to this channel. I make videos based around nursing, health, lifestyle, feminine hygiene. You are gonna love this channel, so just hit the subscribe button. Let's build this community together. Delve into what we have for the day: how to calculate your safe period to prevent pregnancy. First of all, you have to know that this method of birth control has 25% failure rate, but still works for a lot of people. It is a natural family planning method. You don't need to take pills or put in any hormones. You just need to master your body, study your body and master it, and then you're all just good to go. What do you need for this birth control method? You just need your calendar. As you can see, this is the calendar I made just for this video. As you can see, I made this in order to explain very well what I'm about to explain to you on this video. So let's go. Okay, now first of all, you have to monitor your cycle for a period of 8 to 12 months before you can start using this method. You have to know your longest cycle and then your shortest cycle, because those are the two things we'll be needing to calculate your safe period. It's very important that you follow the instruction that I'm about to give in this video, because already this method has a 25% failure rate. Why? Because most women do not follow the instruction properly, or they make one mistake for the other, which would cost them. You know you're trying to prevent pregnancy, and when you're not able to achieve that, you know what that means. So it's very important to follow the instruction. As simple as that. It's easy to do, but you have to be smart about it. So since I have my calendar, the first thing we have to do is to determine your longest cycle and your shortest cycle. That is why I told you you have to monitor it for 8 to 12 months. So if you are monitoring your period for 8 to 12 months, you will be able to figure out which month or which part of the cycle is the longest and which part is the shortest. So let's say you saw your period in February. You saw your period on 2nd. You mark 2nd February is the first day of your period, of your full-blown period. That is 2nd. That is the first thing that you mark for the month of February. So let's say the next time you saw your period was on 27th. You know, some people make the mistake of thinking that their period cannot come twice in one particular month. No, that's not how to calculate your menstrual cycle. Yes, your period can, depending on your menstrual cycle, period can occur twice in the same month. It can occur twice in the same month, but that doesn't mean it happened 2 times in a row. So let us now calculate the number of days it took for the next period to start. So for you to calculate it, you start from this day, which is 2nd, and you first saw your period. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 24, 25. You don't add this, because this indicates a new period. So we have 26. Let's put it down. 26 days. Let's say that your period was consistent and then you maintain that 26-day cycle for the next month. It means that your period is going to come on 25th of March. If your period was consistent, some people's own varies every month. So some people's period varies monthly. Like this month, they will see it will be 26-day cycle. Next month it will be 27 days. The other month it will be 28 days. But what we are trying to determine is the shortest cycle / the longest cycle. Okay, having indicated that your period started again on the 25th, let's count how many days to be sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 days for your next period. So write it down again, 26 days. Remember, we are trying to determine the longest and the shortest. So because I'm using these 3 months, let's look for the longest month. Let's assume that for the next month your menstrual cycle was 30 days. Maybe you stressed yourself for the month, you were sick, one thing or another made your menstrual cycle to shift. That being the case, then it means that your period is going to start again on 24th, assuming we are using a 30-day cycle. This type of thing gets a lot of women worried. They'll be like, my period shifted, I'm having irregular period. Irregular periods are still regular for some women. Yeah, it is still regular. So that you didn't see your period 26 days, or maybe you had 26 days cycle, 28 days cycle, and then it exceeded by 4 or 5 days later on, and you saw your period, doesn't cause for an alarm. It doesn't cause for an alarm. You probably stressed yourself, did one thing that altered your hormone and then prolonged your ovulation and then caused you not to see your period. That's just it. So since we have, let's count and be sure that we have a 30-day cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Exactly 30. So here we have 30 days. So since I'm just calculating for 3 months, because this is just to show you how to do it, I'm just calculating for 3 months. Let's use this 3 months to determine your safe period. Let's use this 3 months. But if you are doing it at home, make sure it is up to 8 to 12 months. That's just it. And so we have been able to determine the shortest and the longest cycle. The next thing we have to determine is the first day of your fertile period. The first day of your fertile period. How do we get that? By subtracting 18 from your shortest cycle. Means 26 minus 18 will give you 8. Then the next thing we have to determine is the last day of your fertile window. So how do we determine that? By subtracting 11 from your longest cycle. Your longest cycle, assuming, is 30 days minus 11, which will be equal to 19, is on day 8. Last day of fertile window is on day 19. Having done this, you know that you are most fertile from day 9 to day 19. From day 9 to day 19 is your fertile period. So if you're trying to prevent pregnancy, you shouldn't have sex those days. Since we have been able to determine your fertile window, the fertile window, that's the first day and the last day of your fertile period, then let's go back to the calendar and then circle it so that we know the exact thing we're doing. Coming back to the calendar, we know that the first day of your fertile window is day 8. So your period started on the 2nd of February. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Day 8. And then you mark it. That is the first day of your fertile period. You keep counting. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That means that from day 9, that is 9th to 20th, you're not supposed to have sex. we do the same thing for for the second cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from 6th March to 17th March, avoid sex. So long you don't want a baby, avoid sex. And this goes for every other month in your life. This is how you calculate it. There are other factors that you can use to determine your period of your fetal period, as your ovulation and all that, your basal temperature. Some people use pregnancy kits and all that. That's for people that are looking forward to getting pregnant. So if you're looking forward to not get pregnant, follow this to the core and practice it, then you'll be safe. As I've mentioned earlier, this method is not completely safe. It's only 75% safe. So if you can do it, fine. If you can't, find a better option. There are 1,001 of them. Not really 1,001 of them in the literal sense, but there are other methods that could be suitable for you. So you find other methods, and this method equally requires a lot of discipline, both from your husband or your partner, from your partner and you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining me on today's video. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. Let's build this community together. Thank you so much. If you have any question, ask me in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. Bye.